What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We are live on this beautiful Tuesday following our victory Monday, destroying the Eagles, moving forward to next week. But we got some breaking news, man. Jadeveon Clowney has let cat out of the bag. We heard from the horse's mouth himself, ladies and gentlemen. He has officially told us exactly why he didn't want to come to Miami, and it is just shameful. It is just shameful because a large part, it's because of our fan base, okay? But don't forget to check me out on Twitter at TD Fans Talk, Instagram TD Fans Talk. As you know, I'm on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, dolphinstalk.com. You can find my content as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's official, man. We're about to talk about it. Y'all hit that like button on your way in the room here on YouTube. Shout out to everybody. I see about 40 people in the room already, so that means the notifications are coming through. Hit that like button on your way in. We're going to give a few shout outs before I dive into this, I don't even know what to call it, this embarrassment of our fan base and how we as a fan base can contribute to the decline of our own team. And for some reason, we seem not to actually believe it's possible. Our fan base seems not to believe it's possible. I'm going to give y'all a minute to come in the room before I get started, but this is atrocious. It is embarrassing to hear this from Jadeveon Clowney himself, man. Man, you know what? Let me just go ahead and dive in, all right? Jadeveon Clowney coming off of a monster game last night for the Seattle Seahawks, which he made a huge contribution in that game, and some could argue one of the main reasons they won. With his pressure on the quarterback, making a huge run stop at the end of the game, just being a beast as he's been all season, okay? Being a beast all season. So Jadeveon Clowney goes on record last night and details the real reason why he didn't want to come to Miami. First of all, he also outlines he never wanted to leave. He never wanted to leave Houston. He wanted to finish out the last year with his teammates. It wasn't about money or anything, according to him. He said he just wanted to win. As he was sitting out, they called him in and said, "We need to talk." When they start talking, they told him, and I already see some people in the comment section saying Clowney lying. Why would he be lying? Did you hear what he said? Let me finish first. Hear what the man is saying, okay? He said the team called him in and said, "We got a deal in place that's good for us, the Houston Texans, and it's good for you. We want to send you to Miami." Clowney straight up said, "Good for me? That's not good for me." Where's the lie in that? He didn't believe coming to Miami was good for him. Where is the lie in that, okay? Furthermore, he then goes on to say, "You trying to send me to a team that's tanking for a quarterback? I don't want any part of that." You send it. Let me go direct quote here. Let's go direct quote. Y'all talk about, oh, he lying. What is there to lie about? I told y'all this 6-7 weeks ago. I said, y'all keep this tank for TUA stuff, we're going to have a hard time in free agency. Who wants to come to a team that everybody talk about we tanking? Who wants to do that? Where's the lie in that? Nobody wants to go to a team, especially an elite player, if they feel the team is tanking. Nobody. Let's go off of what he said exactly. They said it'll be good for you and good for us. I'm like, good for me? They're going to tank this season for a damn quarterback. These are his exact words. They're going to tank the season for a damn quarterback. This is what Clowney said. Let me read it one more time. The Houston Texans said it'll be good for you and good for us. And Clowney said, I'm like, good for me? They're going to tank the season for a damn quarterback. Find me a team that can win, and I'll sign the damn tender. His exact words. Why would that be a lie? Why would he be lying to tell Houston, find me a team that can win, and I'll sign the damn tender? I'll sign the damn tender. And we already know everybody in this league, tank for TUA, tank for TUA, tank for TUA. tank for Tua. Clowney's like, all I hear in the media is they want to tank for Tua. The coaching staff never said it. The owner never said it. Nobody in the organization said we were tanking. And plus, to add to that, if you still think we tanking, you're delusional. If you still think we were intentionally tanking, you're delusional. If you don't think we're out here trying to win games, I've been proving to y'all over and over and over. That's the media, not the fans. Michael, come on, man. I know what you're saying. It's the media, not the fans. But most of the media that write about us are the fans. Like your Omar Kelly's of the world. I read a thread of his talking about this coaching staff ain't make no improvement since the first game. I read a tweet by him talking about we ain't make not a single improvement since the first game. I almost blew oh my gosh, Omar, like, come on, man. You're supposed to be revered as one of the top Dolphins writers or whatever, and you saying stuff like that's the most delusional thing I ever heard. And I tweeted him back saying, oh, must be mad because Tua got hurt. Must be mad Tua got hurt. But for us to say that's the media, not the fans, come on. If you've been on this channel long enough, you cannot sit here and say that's the media. That's not the fans, that's the media. It's both. Matter of fact, I go out on the limb to say we got more fans that were screaming tank for Tua than fans that were like, let's win. Let's keep it 100 now. Now, trust me, I know what the media can do. They started the narrative. They've been driving it. I already know they have their responsibility, but let's not sit here and act like the Miami Dolphin fan base didn't compound that situation by far. Let's not act like the Miami Dolphin fan base, the tank for Tua part of the fan base, did not compound that situation. Even if it ain't Tua, tank for any quarterback. Like Clowney said, they're going to tank the season for a damn quarterback. Find me a team that can win and I'll sign the damn tender. Those are his exact words. Those are his exact words. His exact words. It's crazy. Yeah, EM's Dolphins fan. We'll talk about it tonight too. You ain't hear it, EM Dolphin fan? It's simple. Houston called him into the office before they wanted to trade him. And might I add, the report said, Clowney said they had already had the deal done. They were ready for me to just sign the tender, and I was on my way to Miami. The deal was done. Shout out to Greer and Flores pulling the trigger. Shout out to Greer and Flores ready to get it done. Shout out to Greer and Flores having it done if it wasn't for Clowney. And also this fan base literally contributing. I'm telling y'all now, Clowney alone would have got us another win or two this season with our pass rush. One of our most glaring issues this year. Clowney alone. Clowney alone. Our fan base and the media in conjunction driving this tank for Tua, and you got one of the best defensive ends in the league sitting here telling y'all they're going to tank the season for a damn quarterback. Find me a team that can win and I'll sign the damn tender. And first thing I do is come on this stream and y'all like, oh, he trying to save face. He lying. Tell me what purpose would it be for him to lie? He ain't had to say nothing. Ain't no reason for him to lie about what he just said. It don't benefit him to have lied about that. What benefit is it for Clowney to have said that? He ain't covering nothing. He ain't lying to make himself look better. It's nothing to make look better. And the saddest part about it is, it sucks that this came out because now in free agency, we actually need to try to win as many games as possible now. Now we got to be able to sell to free agents. Yeah, I know you heard all this tank stuff, but look, we won 6 games when they said we will win none. We were never trying to tank. You're going to help us be a difference maker. Now we actually have to look like we're trying to win games and be respectable. 6 wins. We need to try to get that fourth, that fifth, or that sixth win to say, come on, man. A tanking team beat the Colts. A tanking team beat the freaking the Eagles. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. We actually have to try to go out with some respect. The third quarter, we actually won 3 games. We don't won 3 games out of the last 4, if I'm not mistaken. We don't won 3 games out of the last 4, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Dudley Durong in the building. Hey, TD, what up, bud? I got a question because this is new to me. Didn't the meet with Flores and Greer and wouldn't they tell him they weren't? It wouldn't matter. They're selling. It's business, Doug. They're selling. From Clowney's perspective, I hear all the rumors. Not only do I hear all the rumors, how many games are we in right now and y'all ain't winning? Y'all, as a matter of fact, it ain't that you ain't winning. Y'all getting blown out. You could tell me one thing because this is y'all trying to sell me to come here. Of course they told him we're not tanking. But you think he believed that? You offloaded everybody. We're losing games heavily. Yeah, they told him we're not tanking. In a matter of fact, let me back up for a second. We actually don't know, Doug. Let me tell you why. We don't know the time frame here. We don't know the time frame here. They were literally sitting. They were sitting and they called Clowney and said, we need you to come in and talk to us. This happened before he went to Miami when they called him and say, we need you to come in and talk to us. Miami already had the deal in place, but they told him we need you to come in and talk to us. I believe when he said this, that's when Flores and those guys said, hey, have him come to Miami and let us talk to him. That's what I believe. I believe it was as simple as, oh, he feels like we're tanking. Have him come to us and let us speak to him. That's why it was a surprise visit all of a sudden. The Houston Texans have given Clowney permission to go talk to the Dolphins. This situation probably happened before he talked to the Dolphins and said they're going to take the season for a damn quarterback. Find me a team that can win and I'll sign the damn tender. Then they called the Dolphins. Man, we got a snag here. He feel like y'all tanking for a quarterback. He came and met with him. And he left and they said things were a little positive. And he probably told them, nah, find me go look at your other options. Go find me a team that's ready to win now. They probably told him, hey, things may not be that bright right now, but we're still looking forward to the future. You're going to be a huge part of our future. First of all, we're going to pay you. Second off, man, we're looking at a year or 2 turnaround where you're going to be a huge part of that. And Clowney wanted no part of it. He wanted to win now. What was his words? Find me a team that can win, and I'll sign the damn tender. And then on top of that, let me say this too. Let me keep it 100 with y'all. We need to win these games at the end of this season because based off of this story, I go out on a limb to say our last conversations with Clowney haven't even happened yet. We might still be trying to pursue Clowney. We might still even try to pursue him if Seattle isn't able to get that deal done because they got a lot of salary cap implications that they got to figure out. And I agree. He wanted a team that's win now and not later. And he got what he wanted. But at the end of the day, when this season is over and Miami Dolphins can show 6 or 7 wins and he hit that market and Seattle don't wrap him up because of their money issues and he hit that market, oh, they still going to get another meeting. I think they'll really get another meeting. I think they are. I think they are. And then they're going to tell him, you think a tanking team going to win 6 games? You think early December, we're beating teams, the Eagles 37 points, and we're tanking? We were trying to win this whole time. We just needed pieces like you to take us over the top. It's that simple. That simple, man. This is crazy, man. Shout out to Quinn Riddle with the donation. She said, I hope so. Me too, because we need an elite pass rusher. Whether it's in the draft or free agency, we need an elite pass rusher. And I'm sad to hear this story. I'm sad to hear this story because I thought it was just a simple fact of, oh, I don't want to play for no Miami. And I was mad. Forget you then, Clowney. Forget you then. You ain't about the big picture. But when he comes out of his own mouth and say, they're going to tank the season for a damn quarterback, find me a team that can win and I'll sign a damn tender. Find me a team that can win and I'll sign a damn tender. It's crazy, man. And I agree with you. I agree with you, EM. I think it worked out perfectly, but it still could be better because we could still have that opportunity to get him. You want to try to get a guy like that and lock him down because what y'all have to understand is we're saying that it worked out perfectly now, but what's going to be sad is if we hit free agency, this is going to be the sad part. If we hit free agency, oh, we're going after that guy. We're one of the front runners. He decided to go with them. Oh, we got that guard over there. We gonna pay him. Oh, he decided to go with them. Oh, well, Byron Jones is right. Oh, he decided to go there. Oh, that's what's gonna suck. That's gonna be the tough part. Because it's stuff like this that sets the precedent for the rest of the league. Precedent. It's stuff like this. We already had the deal done with a team to bring an elite top pass rusher to my waking up, finding out it's not because, oh, I just don't want to go to the Dolphins. It's because I'm trying to go to a team who at least has aspirations to try to win. They're finna tank for a damn quarterback. We ain't got to win, but at least have aspirations to win. But they ain't even trying to win. And think about it, y'all. Man, they tanking for a quarterback and I'm on a contract year, which means my stats are probably going to be lower than they should be because they not even trying. My impact won't even be as great because they're not even trying. Nobody's going to be paying attention to me over there. See, in Seattle, everybody know who he is right now. When he hit that market, yeah, you had to pay attention because I play for the Seattle Seahawks, who's number one in the NFC right now. You got to pay attention. But in Miami, if they're not even trying and they're tanking for a damn quarterback, nobody, I'm going to be a blur. I'm still going to be a hot commodity, but it ain't going to be as hot as it should be. This is my money we talking about. Nick said Jadeveon Clowney fell for the talk by the media. We don't need that BS. He ain't fall for no talk fall for the talk by the media. If you're gonna say that about Jadeveon Clowney, why don't you stick up for and say that to the fan base as well, Nick? Go ahead and say it. We don't need y'all fans that's around here talking about take for Tua. Why don't you say that? Tell them right now, Nick. If you want to say that about Jadeveon Clowney, I'm all for it. But tell the fan base right now in the comment section, we don't need y'all fans who talk about tank for Tua. Tell them. Tell them bold and proud right now. Let's be transparent here. Let's keep it 100. Because we easily want to call out players that don't want to be here, but our own fan base, when I call them out, chill out, TD. Chill out. Chill out, TD. Chill out, TD. I'm going to keep it 100. I don't care if you hit that unsubscribe or not button. It's a lot of y'all talk about tank for this and tank for that is the reason why we might have a hard time getting free agents. Forget Clowney. Let's talk about the free agency. We're going to have a hard time getting free agents because of stuff like this. The same fan base around here talking about tank for Tua. Man, I get so mad every time I read a thread and they say we can't even tank right. Gosh, what is wrong with some people? We can't even tank right. they doing? We can't even tank right. Everybody lost yesterday. That was our opportunity. I mean, everybody won yesterday. That was our opportunity to take a commanding lead for the first overall pick. We don't even know how to tank right. Come on, man. Out of here with that craziness. Man, I hated reading this story this morning. To know the reason, I don't care that he didn't come. Forget him, his loss. But to know the reason, they're going to tank the season for a damn quarterback. Even Clowney know what idiots. They're going to take the damn season for a quarterback, a guy who ain't even proven. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. They literally finna tank the season for a damn quarterback who probably ain't gonna make the difference for them anyway, because they had one who was good enough. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Y'all don't start blaming Tua before he even gets here. He ain't getting here, EM. Get over it, man. Why are they winning now then? You know what? They're probably winning now because of Jadeveon Clowney. Flores is probably like, I can't believe Clowney turned us down because he thinks we're tanking. I can't believe he turned us down because he thinks we're tanking. And if we going out there losing games and it's clear that we should be winning them, what free agent is going to want to come here? That's why they're winning now. Because they got to show the rest of these free agents what good is $120 million if nobody want to take it. We already at a point where we're probably going to have to overpay people just to bring them here. All this stuff working in our favor. Tannehill's performance is working at our disadvantage. The more Tannehill balls out, the worse we look. All in the media. Everybody all in the media. It just shows you how much dysfunction Miami's had for so long. Look at Tannehill. I got to hear that crap from the media now. Now they driving that narrative. And let me tell you how fake the media is and how I can't stand how our fan base rides with them. Yeah, I said ride with them. Because when the media dogging Tannehill, now they singing his praises and blaming Adam Gase in the Dolphins franchise. And nobody's sitting back there holding them accountable. Wait, hold on. Wouldn't y'all some of the ones saying this guy ain't the one to get it done? Wasn't y'all the main ones? But now y'all saying, look at what he's been able to do at Tennessee. It shows the dysfunction for Miami, and people hopping right on that train right away. Oh, so how quick we can forgive the media. How quick we can even forgive the media. It's just believe whatever they say, and if they wrong, long as they don't apologize or own up to it, we just move on and keep believing what they say. Poseidon, man. I don't know how many times I got to remind you. Let me read your comment to everybody so everybody understands for the last time. Tannehill don't play for the Dolphins. Why y'all talk about him every day? Because I don't want our next quarterback to be Tannehill. Misdiagnosed, and we move on from him, keeping the cycle going. There is a reason we've had 22 quarterbacks in the last 20 years. There is a reason we've had 22 quarterbacks in the last 20 years. That's why on this channel, I talk Tannehill. Because he is a good barometer. He is a good starting point to actually evaluate our decision-making of the past. He's a perfect example. That's why we do. That's why we do. It's ridiculous, man. Just like the media, we move on and can care less about the bad decisions we make in the past, but we keep making them. Media, wait, hold on. Media never hated Tannehill except Skip. They hate Dolphins. I've always, man, you crazy? The media never hated Tannehill. Ian Baller, what media have you been watching? I say over 80% of the media has talked bad. And you know what? Let me say this. It's not like they talk bad about him in the worst way. They just always said he's not the guy. You know, he's a decent guy. He belongs as a backup in this league, but he's never a front guy to get the job done. That's what I mean. But they were wrong. You just said it yourself. The team is dysfunctional, and that is why nobody wants to play here. I did not say that. I ain't say that, EM. I said what the media is saying. And this is why, and this is what people believe. See, we might have got rid of all the dysfunction, but we got to carry that stigma for a few years until we just win. We're going to have that stigma until we win. And people wonder why, like somebody just wrote in the comment section, Miami's best 19 said, media hates anyone on the Dolphins until they leave, it seems like. That's true, Miami best 19, but it's the safe bet for the media. I don't know how many times I got to keep telling y'all this. All you have to do, if we have to cover something with the Dolphins, say something negative and we won't get bad reviews because even their fan base believes it. Even their fan base believes it. It don't matter what it is. Just say something negative and even their fan base will, enough of them will believe it. It won't, so nobody will ever call us on it. Shout out to Quinn Riddle with the donation. That's why he got the call from Dion. Exactly. Dion, hey, you ball, you get the call. Dion called him up on Sunday. Y'all know, if y'all don't know what we talking about, y'all don't watch. Y'all don't watch enough. Dion called some of the best ballers around the league every Sunday. It's called his segment. You ball, you get the call. I was like, look at Tannehill on the phone with Dion. Tannehill ain't even know how to act. Hey, thanks, Dion. Hey, Dion didn't know how to act either. He was trying to act all preppy. Oh my gosh, man. I was like, oh, Dion tripping, man. But Quinn Riddle know what time it is. Quinn Riddle see what's going on. Man. Tannehill getting the call from Dion. Dion, 6 weeks ago, man, you started and this team has just turned around. 5-1. Tannehill has had a couple of above average games, bro. Stop it. A couple of above average games. Then what the hell has the rest of the QBs in the league been having the last 6 weeks? The trash games? If his a couple of above average games is number one in the NFL, what are you talking about, EM Dolphins fan? You trolling right now. Get out of here with that crap. Couple of above average. This man got the highest completion percentage in the entire NFL. Highest completion percentage in the entire NFL, and y'all still don't want to give him no credit. Still don't want to give this man no credit. Number one PFL, highest completion percentage. Man, I've thrown like 12 touchdowns. Averaging 2 a game. And the touchdown interception ratio is phenomenal. Passer rating, highest in the last 6 weeks. A couple of above average games. Man, y'all live to even if you know you were wrong, you want to hold on to whatever you got left to not be wrong. And 85% of his throws are within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Dink and dunk. So tonight I get to play some highlights of Tannehill in Tennessee. He got the most yards, number one in the NFL for the last 6 weeks for completion yards, passes. I ain't talking about run after the catch. I'm talking about this man averaged 9 yards per reception at the point of catch. Highest in the NFL right now. You throwing out all these fake stats to try to prove your point. Throwing out these fake stats. Shout out to Quinn Riddle again. Number one scoring offense in the NFL. And that's a fact. They went from 14 points a game in the first 6 games without him to 29 points a game. Number 1 in the NFL with them. Just over Baltimore. Just over Baltimore. Barely, because I think they were like 28-6 or something like that. And number 1 in the, you're right, Quentin Riddle, number 1 in the red zone in the entire NFL. Literally, astounding. Like, I believe the number was like 75% in the red zone touchdown rate. 75% of the time they hit the red zone, they score a touchdown. Ridiculous numbers. The average in the NFL for a touchdown in the red zone is literally like 30%. 75% in the red zone scoring a touchdown. Not a field goal, a touchdown. Period, man. Y'all be throwing out all this fake stuff because of the running game. Nope. It's because of the running game. It's because of the defense. It's because of the offensive line doing enough. It's because of the quarterback. That's the thing. Y'all want to name one reason when it's multiple reasons they playing good team football. That's why I say when you got everything around that man, he deadly. And then on top of it, that running game taking off because of Tannehill anyway. They got to respect the pass. Derrick Henry got wide open holes. He get into that secondary with a safety and running them over. You can try to hate all you want. You can't win this one, homie. You can't win this argument. Ain't not a single stat or situation is only in your favor. Not a single, ain't nothing in your favor in this argument. You'll do better off just like, oh, I don't want to talk about Tannehill. You'll look a whole lot better just saying, I don't want to talk about Tannehill. He wasn't good enough in Miami. You'll do a whole lot better just saying that. You're a whole lot better. Don't even try to argue this. You make yourself look real bad. Period, man. Man, and this ain't even about that, man. TD Titans talk. Why not them folks? At least they fans see it. They see it. And shout out to all the fans and TD Fans Talk that see it. They knew what time it was from day one. Mar Justice said, TD, you want to truly judge Tannehill and the Titans? Wait until the final 3 games, then we can truly judge. You shouldn't even put Tannehill name in there. You should have said, TD, you want to truly judge the Titans? That's the problem. You should have just put, TD, you want to truly judge the Titans? Because they playing team football. That coach don't come out giving Tannehill all the credit. That coach don't come out giving Derrick Henry all the credit. He don't come out giving the special teams all the credit. None of that. He come out giving the team credit. This is a team. We keep winning as a team. Our defense keep making timely plays. Our special teams keep blocking field goals and punts. Our quarterback keeps delivering. Our running back is delivering. The offensive line creating holes. That's what he's talking about. The sooner y'all realize that the quarterback can't do it all for a team, the better off you'll be. You'll understand this game. You'll understand this game a whole lot better. Because what y'all will do in those last 3 games, Tannehill can go out and have 500 yards, 10 touchdowns per game. And if they lose, told you it wasn't good enough. So stop. And he is in the running for most improved player. I saw that article 2 days ago. He's one of the top candidates for comeback. I don't know why it's comeback player of the year. Don't you have to be injured to do that? But they were talking about comeback player of the year and most improved player. He's a top runner in both categories. TD, maybe Dolphins bring him back in a team-friendly deal to get more talented players around him. Man, Joe, man, don't say that, man. You're going to have some of our subscribers on watch, bro. Oh, man. You're going to have some of them on watch, man. Shout out to Fin75 in the building. We going live between 8:30 and 9. Between 8:30 and 9. If anything changes like 8 p.m., I'll hit you up for sure, man. We going live between 8:30 and 9. Bree, heck no, but you know, Ryan Tannehill would never come back to Miami. I don't know, unless he had one of those moments. I hold them a Super Bowl. That'd be crazy. He win the Super Bowl in Tennessee, and he'd be like, and they'd be like, we ready to. But you know what? Even if Ryan Tannehill wanted to come back to Miami next year, he couldn't. He couldn't come back to Miami next year, even if he wanted to. I don't even know if y'all knew that. He couldn't even come next year, even if he wanted to. The Tennessee Titans have already gone on the record saying they're either gonna they're thinking about offering either a 3 to 4 year deal right now worth about 25 to 26 million, 27 million a year, or they're gonna franchise tag him for next year at 27 million, but the salary cap goes up by about 10 million next year, so it might be about 28 to 29 million dollars if they franchise tag him. This is what they're reporting out of Tennessee. His agent actually reported that they've already had talks, but he doesn't want to limit his client to Tennessee. He just wants to finish the year off well and have those discussions in the offseason. But they're thinking about franchise tagging him at about 28 to 29 million dollars next year. And they're already having the talks with the agent, but he's already told them that he don't want to limit his client, but he does love it in Tennessee. He loves the fan base, and he loves the fact that he has a good team around him in the offensive line that'll protect him. That's what his agent said. Exact words. That's what his agent said. So it is what it is. You know me. I ain't about paying no guy. So if the Tannehill was like, I want to come back to Miami for about 27 a year. Nah, I'm sorry, bro. I love you, but I'm sorry. We can't do it. I ain't with all that. I ain't with all that. The fact that people still riding Tannehill is sad. I know. But it's more, it's showing who they are more than anything. He's not a fit for this offense. He would be having the same issues Rosen has. I agree, EM Dolphin fan. You said one right thing today. I can't wait till tonight. But you're right. Tannehill isn't a fit in this offense. I mean, look at Alex Smith. Remember when him in San Francisco, then when he went to Kansas City, total different. Total different. Same situation. Some of these guys just got to find a great system that works for them. They got to find a great system that works for them. Tannehill had his best season in Miami with a running game. But this running game we haven't had in the Tannehill era. The running game Tennessee has now, oh, we never had that in the Tannehill era. We never had that. Even with Ajayi breaking his, we didn't have, no, Derrick Henry is doing something a little different. People not realizing Derrick Henry already over 1,000, and his first 6 games were boo-boo trash. Boo-boo trash. Derrick Henry's first 6 games with Mariota were trash. And truth be told, the crazy thing in Tennessee is this. The offensive line is run blocking amazing. They actually ain't even doing well in the pass blocking. Tannehill's still been going down. He play action, look up. Oh, guy already in his face in a lot of cases. But he still gets more opportunities to throw the ball because the running game is so good that they get caught and they're like, oh, this ain't a run. And he back there like, oh, there go my guy. But he's also threading the needle in some passes that are unbelievable in coverage. Tannehill holds the ball too long sometimes. Oh, like Aaron Rodgers did Sunday? Let me drink this water on that. Is that why Aaron Rodgers had 9 sacks? Oh, let me sip again. Every quarterback holds the ball too long. Every quarterback holds the freaking ball too long. The difference is if Russell Wilson hold the ball for 5 seconds, his O-line gave him 5 seconds. If Tannehill hold it for 5 seconds and get sacked, his O-line ain't give him 5 seconds. That's what y'all fail to realize. That's what y'all fail to realize. Every quarterback hold a freaking ball too long. All of them. It's crazy, man. Talk about Aaron Rodgers is a winner, Tannehill isn't. Yeah, when he had them 9 sacks, he sure got blown out. He sure get blown out. That's all right. If he changed that this year and he become a winner, y'all still gonna hate. That man can go to the Super Bowl and win it this year and play lights out, and y'all still gonna hate. So it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Look at this. But Rodgers makes more plays and avoids most sacks. Tannehill is like a possum, I think you meant, instead of a possum. He freezes in place. That's not true. You should see him in Tennessee. Stepping up in the pocket, avoiding sacks, making timely throws. You should see it. And it goes back to what I've been telling y'all. In order to have good pocket presence and avoid stuff, you first got to have a pocket. You first got to have a pocket. And if EM start that craziness tonight, don't worry about it. We'll go to the film in Tennessee. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Stepping up. Slides to the right. Makes the throw. Whoa, what a bullet. What a bullet. Bree, man, you got to stop being late, man. What's up with you? Clowney was the first 30 minutes of this conversation. Clowney was the first 30 minutes of the conversation, man. All 30. I think right when you came in the room, that's whenever somebody said something about Tannehill, and I went in. All I said was he holds the ball too long sometimes, and now I get called a hater. Oh, I didn't know I called you a hater. Please forgive me for calling you a hater. But every quarterback holds the ball too long. I said that too, so I ain't say you were wrong. So I don't know why I would have called you a hater on top of that. So forgive me if I did. TD, I am glad T Hill is shutting up all the haters. He ain't shutting them up. They just looking even more delusional because they still talking. It's something when you know you wrong and you got to go to a Tennessee Titan thread and put a comment, y'all will see, it's only a matter of time. You know people be in their feelings and they pride hurt. They probably watch Tennessee games hoping he make a mistake, hoping he mess up a game. Just to be, I told y'all. It's crazy. And it's cool, though, because them Tennessee fans getting on all the Dolphin fans in the comment sections. I be reading them. They be like, man, just shut up and be a Dolphin fan. Y'all can't evaluate talent if it was to save your life. They getting on all the Dolphin fans in them threads talking negative about Tannehill. They actually getting a little disrespectful. I had to call one of them out. They were like, y'all gave us a former first-round pick who's turned our season around, got us poised to make the playoffs and win the division for a bag of peanuts. We gave y'all a fourth-round pick, and y'all still paying this man's salary. All we paying on his salary is $2 million, and y'all paying like $7 million. It's crazy, man. Team game. Exactly, David. That's why I want the Miami Dolphins. So we'll transition right here, guys. This is why I want the Miami Dolphins to build a team. This is why I ain't with all that tank for this quarterback or this guy is going to make the difference, X, Y, and Z. Hell, they did the same thing with Josh Rosen. What the hell Kyler Murray doing? Oh, chill, TD. Kyler Murray balling out. Is it making a difference? What, he got half a game more than the Dolphins? Aren't they like 3-8-1? He got half a game more than the Dolphins, and I ain't saying nothing wrong with the kid. But why he ain't making the difference? Yeah, answer that, EM. Why is Kyler Murray ain't making the difference? Why they ain't at least got 6 games right now? Why they ain't 500 at least? If the quarterback makes the difference and they got to play at a high level, is Kyler Murray not playing well? Shout out to Joshua Sexton putting Tannehill stat line up on the screen. Says 72.7 completion percentage, 1,602 yards, 12 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 113.9 passer rating. And if you go look at them picks, most of them right off of the receiver's hands, which is crazy. And you know the even sadder thing about it, we paying Tannehill $7 million, and I read yesterday the Dolphins might have to pay him another $4 million from incentives that were on his contract that he voided. But it's still activated for him. They still might have to pay a point of that. They said if he ends the season over a 92 passer rating, they owe him $500,000. 96 passer rating, it's $750,000. If he's over 99 passer rating for the season, he gets $1 million. Then they said if he reaches 2,200 yards for the season, he gets another $1 million. And it was all kind of incentives. They might help him make another $4 million. And he on pace to reach every single one of them. 9 yards per pass is not dink and dunk. Oh, I know. That was EM Dolphin fan that put that crap out there. That put that ridiculous crap out there. He lead the league right now in yards per pass. And want to say he dinking and dunking. Stop that mess. Stop that mess. Tannehill is what Tua could be when he grows up if he gets more calcium. Tua got them brittle baby bones. Man, Tua, I'm losing faith in Tua just because I don't think he's as dual of a threat like with his legs anymore. I don't think it's going to work on a bigger stage anymore for him, but time will tell. I can't sit here. I might be totally wrong on this one. TD, big fan. Let's talk Parker. I'm actually doing a stream, in a little bit about Parker for him by himself. So stay tuned. I'll be doing Parker his own stream. I want to talk about Parker because we got to talk about the best scenario in this contract situation. Tua cokes in the big games. You mean chokes? I get it. Rosen is our guy. He very well could be. He very well could be. What's up with Clowney? Bree, man, you got to go check out the beginning of the stream, man. Let me do a quick recap before I end this stream and go into another one about Parker. Clowney came out last night after the game and said that the team called him in for a meeting because they already had a deal with the Dolphins done. And the team called him in the office and said, this move will be good for you and it'll be good for us. And Clowney said out his own mouth, I'm like, good for me. They're going to tank the season for a damn quarterback. Find me a team that can win and I'll sign the damn tender. He said the reason why he want to come to Miami is because they're going to tank the season for a damn quarterback. His exact words. They're going to tank the season for a damn quarterback. That's why he ain't come to Miami, because they're going to tank the season for a damn quarterback. And nobody in the organization said such a thing. The media and half of our fan base was the ones driving that narrative. And it scared Clowney away. And now we actually have to win games so that when we go into free agency, we can actually use the $120 million. Because I am going to be pissed if some top free agents don't come to Miami when we offering good money and they come out and be like, well, that franchise is just dysfunctional, man. I ain't going to a franchise who are cool with tanking when things go bad. I'm not for the franchise that's tanking, that's willing to tank when things go bad. Appreciate you, Nick. Shout out to you, homie. Oh, what a jug, man. It's crazy, man. Our fan base helped out on that one, boy. They really did. Tua is getting hurt by kids in college. When big grown men land on him in the NFL, what's going to happen to him, man? I ain't finna get on the Tua thing because I don't know. Man, stop that, EM Dolphin fans. Y'all holding on to Tua having a national championship. What good is that in the NFL? What good is that in the NFL? EM Dolphin fan is part of the reason why Clowney didn't come to Miami. How you like that one? He part of the reason. Clowney said, "It's this guy named EM's Dolphins fan that say they tanking for Tua." Nah, I can't go there. Oh, man. Can I call in now? Tonight, EM Dolphins fan, you got to wait till tonight, baby. You got to save it. You ain't finna ruin this stream with all that delusionalism, that buffooneryism. Oh, man. Hey, trust me, people can't wait to hear what you got to say tonight because I'm coming with it. You can't tell me nothing. There ain't nothing you can say tonight that has any legs to stand on. Ain't nothing you say tonight will have any legs to stand on. Because Tua ain't even got legs to stand on. Ooh, you like what I did right there? Oh, man. Nothing you say got legs to stand on, man. Starting with Tua. Literally. Oh, man. Man, has Tannehill won anything? No, he hasn't. Has Patrick Mahomes won anything? I'm just curious because you're always throwing him out there. Has Kyler Murray won anything? All these guys you revere, have they won anything? So why are you praising him? Because he finally with a team that'll give him the potential to win something. Hill can't win. He proved it. Just look like Minshew and Kyle Allen. LOL. How did he prove it? Because of Miami's quote unquote dysfunction of never being able to protect him. How could he make a Pro Bowl, EM? How could he? Getting sacked all day. Don't worry, we're going to wait till tonight. I entertain your ridiculousness tonight. I focus on that tonight. Y'all keep saying stuff like he's never taken his team to the playoffs. Tell me what quarterback took his team to the playoffs that had what Tannehill had around him while he was healthy now. Tell me. And if anything, yeah, he took his team to the playoffs. He took his team to the playoffs one time. Unfortunately, he was hurt and couldn't play in that game, which I think we would have had a much better chance of beating Pittsburgh if we had him. And it's funny, you telling me to stop anointing Tannehill, bro. He hasn't done anything, but you out here anointing two ankle Terry, two ankle Tua, however you want to call him. I'm done, man. I'll see you tonight. Y'all stay tuned. I'll be live in a little bit. I got a few more stories to give to y'all today. Stuff that's going on in the organization. Shout out to Quint Riddle again. He had 2 Pro Bowl years back to back, and I agree with that. Them years he threw over 4,000 yards while getting hit so much. I agree with that. But they always argue it for the simple fact he didn't go. This TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. I'll be back to y'all, man. I'll see y'all soon. We got more to talk about. Peace. Out. Clowney, tank for Tua.